Exodus 32. When the people saw how long it was taking Moses to come back down the mountain, they gathered around Aaron. "Look," they said, "make us some gods who can lead us. This man Moses, who brought us here from Egypt, has disappeared. We don't know what's happened to him." Aaron replied, "Take off your gold earrings and bring them to me." So all the people took off their gold earrings and brought them to Aaron. Then Aaron took the gold, melted it down, and molded it into the shape of a calf. When the people saw it, they exclaimed, "O Israel, these are the gods who brought you out of Egypt." When Aaron saw how excited the people were, he built an altar in front of the calf. Then he announced, "Tomorrow will be a festival to the Lord." Early the next morning, the people got up and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. After this, they sat down to eat and drink and rose up to party. The Lord said to Moses, "Quick, go down. Your people whom you brought from Egypt have become corrupt. They have already turned from the way I commanded them to follow. They have made themselves a calf from molten gold and have bowed down and sacrificed to it. They are saying, 'O Israel, these are the gods who brought you out of Egypt.'" Then the Lord said, "I have seen how stubborn and rebellious these people are. Now leave me alone, so my fierce anger can blaze against them, and I will destroy them. Then I will make you into a great nation." But Moses pleaded with the Lord his God. "O Lord," he said, "why should your fierce anger blaze against your own people? You rescued them from the land of Egypt with great power and a strong hand. Why let the Egyptians say, 'Their God rescued them with evil intentions,' only to abandon them in the mountains and destroy them from the face of the earth? Turn away from your fierce anger. Change your mind about this terrible disaster you have threatened against your people. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You made a solemn promise to them, saying, 'I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and I will give them all of this land that I have promised to your descendants, and they will possess it forever.'" So the Lord changed his mind about the terrible disaster he had threatened to bring on his people. Then Moses turned and went down the mountain. He carried the 2 stone tablets inscribed with the terms of the covenant. Both sides of the tablets were inscribed. God himself had made the tablets and inscribed them with his own hand. When Joshua heard the noise of the people shouting, he exclaimed to Moses, "It sounds like war in the camp." But Moses replied, "It's not the sound of victory, and it's not the sound of defeat. It's the sound of a wild party." As they approached the camp, Moses saw the calf and the dancing, and his anger blazed. He threw down the stone tablets, shattering them at the foot of the mountain. He seized the calf they had made and burned it in the fire. Then he ground it to powder, threw it into the water, and made the people drink it. Moses said to Aaron, "What did these people do to you that made you bring such terrible sin upon them?" Aaron replied, "Don't get so upset, sir. You know these people and what they're like, how bent on evil they are. They said to me, 'Make us some gods who can lead us.' This man Moses, who brought us here from Egypt, has disappeared. We don't know what's happened to him. So I told them, 'Whoever has gold jewelry, take it off.' When they brought it to me, I simply threw it into the fire. And out came this calf." Moses saw that the people were running wild, and that Aaron had let them get out of control, and so become a laughingstock to their enemies. So he stood at the entrance to the camp and said, "Whoever is for the Lord, come to me." And all the Levites rallied to him. Then he said to them, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each man strap a sword to his side. Go back and forth through the camp from one end to the other, each killing his brother and friend and neighbor." The Levites did as Moses commanded, and that day about 3,000 of the people died. Then Moses said, "You have been set apart to the Lord today, for you were against your own sons and brothers, and he has blessed you this day." The next day Moses said to the people, "You have committed a great sin, but now I will go up to the Lord. Perhaps I can make atonement for your sin." So Moses went back to the Lord and said, "Oh, what a great sin these people have committed. They have made themselves gods of gold. But now please forgive their sin. But if not, then blot me out of the book you have written." The Lord replied to Moses, "Whoever has sinned against me, I will blot out of my book. Now go, lead the people to the place I spoke of, and my angel will go before you. However, when the time comes for me to punish, I will punish them for their sin." And the Lord struck the people with a plague because of what they did with the calf Aaron had made.